चलिए सेक्शन डी नेट बूस्टर्स क्वेश्चन को कर लेते हैं। फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन, फाइंड आउट द करेक्ट सीक्वेंस विद रिस्पेक्ट टू साइज ऑफ मेल गैमेटोफाइट इन डिक्रीजिंग मैनर। जी हाँ, स्लैजिनेला, पाइनस, मंजीफेरा करेक्ट सीक्वेंस है विद रिस्पेक्ट टू साइज ऑफ मेल गैमेटोफाइट इन डिक्रीजिंग मैनर। जी हाँ, स्लैजिनेला, पाइनस, मंजीफेरा correct sequence है with respect to size of male gametophyte in decreasing manner. Question second, consider the following structures या characters. The structure या characters concerned with the life cycle of liverworts are. जी हाँ, the structures और characters concerned with the life cycle of liverworts are multicellular asexual buds and asporic meiosis. जी हाँ, the structures और characters concerned with the life cycle of liverworts are multicellular asexual buds and asporic meiosis. Question third, beginning with the germination of spores in a life cycle of Dryopteris, what is the sequence of structures that develop after germination? जी हाँ, beginning with germination of spores in a life cycle of Dryopteris, the sequence of structures that develop after germination is gametophyte, gametes, zygote, embryo, sporophyte plant, and spore mother cell. जी हाँ, beginning with germination of spores in a life cycle of Dryopteris, the sequence of structures that develop after germination is gametophyte, gametes, zygote, embryo, sporophyte plant, and spore mother cell. Question 4. The spread of living pteridophytes is limited and restricted to narrow geographical regions because. जी हाँ, the spread of living pteridophytes is limited and restricted to narrow geographical region because gametophytes require cool, damp, and shady places to grow. जी हाँ, the spread of living pteridophytes is limited and restricted to narrow geographical region because gametophytes require cool, damp, and shady places to grow. Question 5. Fucus and volvox resemble each other in presence of. जी हाँ, fucus and volvox resemble each other in presence of large and non-motile female gamete in oogonium. जी हाँ, fucus and volvox resemble each other in presence of large and non-motile female gamete in oogonium. Question 6. See the given life cycle pattern and choose the option which correct represent the characters for the organism. Question 7. Go through the following matches. Which of these are correct? जी हाँ, एस्पाइरुलिना की मैचिंग रिच सोर्स ऑफ प्रोटीन से एंड जेलिडियम की मैचिंग पॉलीसल्फेट ईस्टर्स इन सिलवाल से करेक्ट है। जी हाँ, स्पाइरुलिना की मैचिंग रिच सोर्स ऑफ प्रोटीन्स एंड जेलिडियम की मैचिंग पॉलीसल्फेट ईस्टर्स इन सेल वाल से करेक्ट है। Question 8. In which of the following set of plants the development of a seven-celled and eight-nucleated gametophyte is preceded by reduction division as well as mitosis? जी हाँ, पाइसम, यूकेलिप्टस सेट ऑफ प्लांट्स हैं जिसमें डेवलपमेंट ऑफ सेवन सेल्ड एंड एट न्यूक्लिएटेड गैमेटोफाइट्स होता है बाई रिडक्शन डिवीजन एज वेल एज माइटोसिस। जी हाँ, sets of plants development of seven-celled and eight-nucleated gametophyte is preceded by reduction division as well as mitosis is by some eucalyptus. Question 9. Branch of taxonomy in which DNA sequences alkaloids crystals may help in knowing relationship among organisms is? The branch of taxonomy in which DNA sequences alkaloids crystals may help in knowing a relationship among organisms is chemotaxonomy. The branch of taxonomy in which DNA sequences alkaloids crystals may help in knowing a relationship among organisms is chemotaxonomy. Question 10. All statements are true for both ferns and conifers except. जी हाँ, all statements are true for both ferns and conifers, that is true stem, leaves and roots in main plant body, archegoniate embryophytes, oogamous sexual reproduction except independent free living existence of gametophytes. जी हाँ, all statements are true for both ferns and conifers, that is true stem, leaves and roots in main plant body, archegoniate embryophytes, oogamous sexual reproduction except independent free living existence of gametophytes. Question 11. How many of the following features are commonly concerned with Pinus as well as Cycas? Mark the correct option. Question 12. Ferns and mosses resemble in possessing. जी हाँ, ferns and mosses resemble in possessing haplodiploidic life cycle pattern. जी हाँ, ferns and mosses resemble in possessing haplodiploidic life cycle pattern. Question 13. Which of the following is a wrong combination? Options are cell wall made up of cellulose and algin in brown algae. Non-motile gametes, red algae. Coralloid roots, dioecious in cycadales plants. And the last, Astrobulus haplontic life cycle biflagellate sperm in horsetails. जी हाँ, wrongly combination is Astrobulus haplontic life cycle biflagellate sperm with horsetails. Question 14. What will be the number of chromosome in endosperm P and perisperm Q if there are 12 chromosomes in ventral canal cell of a conifer? जी हाँ, the number of chromosome in endosperm P and perisperm Q. If there are 12 chromosomes in ventral canal cell of a conifer is P12Q24. Question 15. In which of the following plants dominant phase is the independent photosynthetic thalloid, dorsiventral haploid gametophyte which alternates with the short-lived multi-celled sporophyte totally dependent on gametophyte? जी हाँ, मार्केंशिया एंड एरेक्सिया वो प्लांट्स हैं जिनका डोमिनेंट फेज इंडिपेंडेंट होता है फोटोसिंथेटिक थैलोइड डोर्सिवेंट्रल हैप्लोइड गैमेटोफाइट होता है जो कि अल्टरनेट्स करता है विद द शॉर्ट लिव्ड मल्टी सेल्ड स्पोरोफाइट टोटली डिपेंडेंट ऑन गैमेटोफाइट। जी हाँ, मार्केंशिया एंड एरेक्सिया वो प्लांट्स हैं जिनका डोमिनेंट फेज इंडिपेंडेंट होता है फोटोसिंथेटिक थैलोइड डोर्सिवेंट्रल हैप्लोइड गैमेटोफाइट होता है जो कि अल्टरनेट्स करता है विद द शॉर्ट लिव्ड मल्टी सेल्ड स्पोरोफाइट टोटली डिपेंडेंट ऑन गैमेटोफाइट। क्वेश्चन 16. Heterosporous vascular cryptogamous fail to develop shid because जी हाँ, heterosporous vascular cryptogams fail to develop shids because retention of megaspores permanently within the megasporangia has not become established. जी हाँ, heterosporous vascular cryptogams fail to develop shids because retention of megaspores permanently within the megasporangia has not become established. Question 17. Which of the following structure feature is common in volvox mosses, ferns, and conifers? जी हाँ, oogamous reproduction is a feature जो कि common होता है in volvox mosses, ferns, and conifers. जी हाँ, oogamous reproduction is a feature जो कि common होता है in volvox mosses, ferns, and conifers. Question 18. Ginkgo and Shidras are included in a gymnosperm because जी हाँ, Ginkgo and Shidras are included in gymnosperms because seeds do not occur inside the fruit. जी हाँ, Ginkgo and Shidras are included in gymnosperms because seeds do not occur inside the fruit. Question 19. Given picture is of a bryophyte, correct poloid levels of the indicated structures are जी हाँ, A2N, B N, C N और D2N शो करता है। जी हाँ, A2N, B N, C N और D2N शो करता है। Question 20. If a root cell of a pteridophyte contains 10 chromosomes, then the chromosome number in its leaf cell, a sperm mother cell, and a spore mother cell, respectively. Question 21. Vascular phanerogames with necked should have जी हाँ, vascular phanerogames with necked should have reproductive leaves aggregated to form cones or strobilus. जी हाँ, vascular phanerogames with necked shades have reproductive lips aggregated to form cones or strobilus. Question 22. Selaginella and Salvinia have. जी हाँ, Selaginella and Salvinia have unisexual gametophytes. जी हाँ, Selaginella and Salvinia have unisexual gametophytes. Question 23. Fertilization is siphonogamous with non-motile male gamete in. जी हाँ, fertilization is siphonogamous with non-motile male gametes in Pinus and Calotropis. जी हाँ, fertilization is siphonogamous with non-motile male gametes in Pinus and Calotropis. Question 24. Sexual reproduction is oogamous in. जी हाँ, sexual reproduction is oogamous in volvox and ficus. जी हाँ, sexual reproduction is oogamous in volvox and ficus. Question 25. Pollination in gymnosperm is. जी हाँ, pollination in gymnosperm is anemophilous and direct. जी हाँ, pollination in gymnosperm is anemophilous and direct. Question 26. Sexual system of classification is. जी हाँ, sexual system of classification is both artificial system and based on estimates characters. जी हाँ, sexual system of classification is both artificial system and based on estimates characters. Question 27. The Bentham and Hooker's classification is. जी हाँ, the Bentham and Hooker's classification is classification of taxa based on actual examination. जी हाँ, the Bentham and Hooker's classification is classification of taxa based on actual examination. Question 28. The thallus organization of volvox is. जी हाँ, the thallus organization of volvox is colonial and motile. जी हाँ, the thallus organization of volvox is colonial and motile. Question 29. Brown algae are quite common in. जी हाँ, brown algae are quite common in temperate seawater. जी हाँ, brown algae are quite common in temperate seawater. Question 30. Algae with Floridian starch as a reserve food material is also characterized by. जी हाँ, algae with Floridian starch as a reserve food material is also characterized by non-flagellate nature. जी हाँ, algae with Floridian starch as a reserve food material is also characterized by non-flagellate nature. Question 31. 100 zoospores alternate with empty cells in Spirogyra are under dash conjugation and the total number of daughter filaments formed will be. Question 32. Algin is a polycolloid obtained from the cell wall of. जी हाँ, algin is a picocolloid obtained from the cell wall of macrocystis and fucus. जी हाँ, algin is a picocolloid obtained from the cell wall of macrocystis and fucus. Question 33. Which of the following is a red alga that is not red? जी हाँ, Batrachospermum is a red alga that is not red. जी हाँ, Batrachospermum is a red alga that is not red. Question 34. In Chlorophyce, the flagella are. जी हाँ, in Chlorophyce, the flagella are whiplash type. जी हाँ, in Chlorophyce, the flagella are whiplash type. जी हाँ, in Chlorophyce, the flagella are whiplash type. Question 35. Which of the following are useful for curing goiter? जी हाँ, scalp are used for curing goiter. जी हाँ, scalp are used for curing goiter. जी हाँ, scalp are used for curing goiter. Question 36. Non-motile gametes are characteristically found in. जी हाँ, non-motile gametes are characteristically found in Rhodophyta. जी हाँ, non-motile gametes are characteristically found in Rhodophyta. Question 37. The female sex organ in red alga is flask-shaped and is known as. जी हाँ, the female sex organ in red alga is flask-shaped and is known as caprogonium. जी हाँ, the female sex organ in red alga is flask-shaped and is known as caprogonium. Question 38. Some characters of algae are given below. Which of the given set of character belongs to Laminaria? जी हाँ, alginic acid, trumpet hypha, haplodiploidic life cycle, and fucoxanthin is the characters of algae. Belongs to Laminaria. जी हाँ, alginic acid, trumpet hypha, haplodiploidic life cycle, and fucoxanthin is the characters of algae. Belongs to Laminaria. Question 39. Bryophytes are not characterized by. जी हाँ, bryophytes are not characterized by independent sporophyte. Question 40. Stems and leaves of bryophytes are. जी हाँ, stems and leaves of bryophytes are analogous to vascular plants. जी हाँ, stems and leaves of bryophytes are analogous to vascular plants. Question 41. Non-vascular embryophyte with lives is जी हाँ नॉन वेस्कुलर एम्ब्रियोफाइट विद लिव्स इज पोरेला जी हाँ नॉन वेस्कुलर एम्ब्रियोफाइट विद लिव्स इज पोरेला क्वेश्चन 42 फाइंड set of features related to funaria जी हाँ set of features related to funaria is proteinema gametophore haplodiploidic life cycle and fragmentation जी हाँ set of features related to funaria is proteinema gametophore haplodiploidic life cycle and fragmentation Question 43 in Funaria, 20 chromosomes are present in rhizoids. Then the number of chromosomes in Cleptera, Theca, and Foot will be जी हाँ in Funaria 20 chromosomes are present in rhizoids. Then the number of chromosomes in Cleptera, Theca, and Foot will be 20, 40, 40 respectively. जी हाँ in Funaria 20 chromosomes are present in rhizoids. Then the number of chromosomes in Cleptra, Theca, and Foot will be 20, 40, 40 respectively. Question 44 identify the plants A and B in the given figures below. बताइए कि आपके माइंड में क्या मेल मार्कशिया की फिगर आ रही है एस्फेगनम की Question 45 algae, bryophytes, and pteridophytes resemble with each other in which one of the following feature? जी हाँ algae, bryophytes, and pteridophytes resemble with each other in dependency on water for fertilization feature. जी हाँ algae, bryophytes, and pteridophytes resemble with each other in dependency on water for fertilization feature. Question 46. Find the correct statement for the prothallus of fern. जी हाँ correct statement for prothallus of fern is monoecious protandrous with unicellular rhizoids. जी हाँ correct statement for prothallus of fern is monoecious protandrous with unicellular rhizoids. Question 47. The dominant photosynthetic phase in the life cycle of pteridophyte is equivalent to the जी हाँ, the dominant photosynthetic phase in the life cycle of pteridophyte is equivalent to the gametophytic phase of bryophyte. जी हाँ, the dominant photosynthetic phase in the life cycle of pteridophyte is equivalent to the gametophytic phase of bryophyte. Question 48 in pteridophytes reduction division occurs when जी हाँ in pteridophytes reduction division occurs when spores are formed. जी हाँ in pteridophytes reduction division occurs when spores are formed. Question 49 the evolutionary advanced features of Selaginella are Question 50. How many structures listed below are deployed for a typical fern members? Question 51. Mark the correct statement for the organism given below in a figure. जी हाँ, it is a member of Sphenopsida. Question 52. Member of plant having endospermic, perispermic, polycotyledons, and winged sheaths is also related to. The member of plant having endospermic, perispermic, polycotyledonous, and winged sheaths is also related to sulfur shower. The member of plant having endospermic, perispermic, polycotyledonous, and winged sheaths is also related to sulfur shower. Question 53. Which one constitutes the dominant vegetation in colder regions? Gymnosperms constitute the dominant vegetation in colder regions. Gymnosperms constitute the dominant vegetation in colder regions. Question 54. Which of the following sets are matched correctly? जी हाँ, ग्रेसिलेरिया अगार करेक्ट मैच्ड है। जी हाँ, ग्रेसिलेरिया अगार करेक्ट मैच्ड है। साइकस कोरालोइड रूट करेक्ट मैच्ड है। साइकस कोरालोइड रूट करेक्ट मैच्ड है। एडियांटम वाकिंग फर्न्स करेक्ट मैच्ड है। एडियांटम वाकिंग फर्न्स करेक्ट मैच्ड है। सेकुआ टॉलेस्ट जिम्नोस्पर्म भी करेक्ट मैच्ड है। जी हाँ, सेकुआ टॉलेस्ट जिम्नोस्पर्म भी करेक्ट मैच्ड है। जी हाँ। Question 55. How many generations are present in the seed of gymnosperm? जी हाँ, 3 generations are present in the seed of gymnosperms. जी हाँ, 3 generations are present in the seed of gymnosperms. Question 56. Gametophytic plant body is non-vascular in. जी हाँ, gametophytic plant body is non-vascular in algae and liverworts, mosses and ferns, gymnosperms and angiosperms, all of these. The gametophytic plant body is non-vascular in algae and liverworts, mosses and ferns, gymnosperms and angiosperms, all of these. Question 57. Endosperm of gymnosperm is ontogenetically similar to angiospermic. The endosperm of gymnosperm is ontogenetically similar to angiospermic embryo sac. The endosperm of gymnosperm is ontogenetically similar to angiospermic embryo sac. Question 58. Flowering plants are more successful than other members of the plant world because. जी हाँ, flowering plants are more successful than other members of the plant world because they are large and have a good vascular tissue system. They carry out variety of pollination mechanism. The protected plant embryo can survive in the period of unfavorable conditions. जी हाँ, flowering plants are more successful than other members of the plant world because they are large and have a good vascular tissue system. They carry out variety of pollination mechanism. The protected plant embryo can survive in the period of unfavorable conditions. क्वेश्चन 59, बताइए इनमें से कितना इनकरेक्ट है। क्वेश्चन 60 को सॉल्व कीजिए।